Welcome to my YouTube channel Karma Romance Stories. Please like, subscribe for more motion stories.
My son-in-law believed age had made me harmless. He laughed at my slow walk and quiet voice. He never imagined that every movement I made was calculated. Then one ordinary afternoon my phone vibrated with a message from my daughter. It contained only 2 words we had agreed on years earlier. Those 2 words meant she was in danger and could not ask for help. Within 10 minutes everything in his life changed forever. Stay until the end because the final decision I made shocked even the police. My name is Richard. I am 67 years old. Most people see an old man who enjoys gardening and drinking coffee on the porch. They see gray hair and tired eyes. They never ask why I still wake before sunrise every day. They never wonder why every door in my house has more than one lock. They never notice how I always know who is standing behind me before they speak. Years ago I served my country in one of the toughest military units in the world. After retirement, I promised myself I would never speak about those years again. I wanted peace instead of violence. I wanted to be a father instead of a soldier. My daughter Emily knew only one rule. If she was ever in serious danger and could not speak freely, she would send me our secret distress code. For years that code was never used. Then one quiet Tuesday afternoon my phone buzzed. The message simply read Blue Garden. No greeting, no explanation, only Blue Garden. My heart stopped. That was the code. I immediately called her. She answered with a cheerful voice that sounded completely wrong. She said everything was fine. She asked about the weather. She laughed. But I heard something else. Fear. She was not alone. I ended the call after 20 seconds because I already knew what I needed to know. My son-in-law Michael had always been controlling. At first his confidence looked like strength. Later it became manipulation. Then it became anger. Emily kept making excuses for him. She said he was stressed. She said work was difficult. She said marriage was complicated. I believed her because every father wants to believe his daughter is safe. Now I knew the truth. I drove toward their house. Every traffic light felt like an hour. When I arrived, I parked 2 streets away. Old habits never disappear. I watched the house. The curtains moved. A man stood near the window. Michael. He looked nervous. He checked outside again and again. Something was wrong. I quietly walked to the backyard. The kitchen window was slightly open. I heard shouting. Michael demanded money. Emily kept saying there was no money left. He accused her of ruining his life. Then I heard something hit the wall. That was enough. I entered the house without making a sound. Michael turned around. He laughed. He called me an old man. He asked if I was going to save anyone. He stepped closer. He believed age had made me weak. He was wrong. Without anger and without panic, I controlled the situation in seconds. I did not attack him out of revenge. I acted only to stop the threat. Emily ran behind me. I told her to call emergency services. Michael tried to run. He never reached the door. Police arrived within minutes. They separated everyone and began asking questions. Michael smiled confidently. He claimed I had attacked him for no reason. Then Emily quietly handed officers her phone. The messages, the recordings, the photographs, months of evidence. The truth finally came out. Neighbors stepped forward. They admitted hearing arguments for months. One neighbor even shared security camera footage from previous incidents. Michael realized his lies were collapsing. He looked at me differently, not with confidence, with fear. One officer asked how I had managed to remain so calm. I simply smiled. Years of discipline had taught me one lesson. Panic creates mistakes. Patience saves lives. The investigation uncovered hidden debts, secret gambling, financial fraud. Michael had pressured Emily into signing documents she never understood. He planned to disappear after taking everything she owned, but he never expected one message to destroy his plan. Weeks later, Emily moved into my home. She slowly rebuilt her confidence. She returned to work. She smiled again. One evening, she asked why I never told Michael about my military past. I answered honestly. Real strength never needs an introduction. People who constantly announce how dangerous they are usually have something to prove. Those who truly understand danger spend their lives trying to avoid it. Months later, the court reached its decision. Justice was finally served. Emily was free. Our family finally slept peacefully again. As we walked through the garden one evening, she thanked me for answering her message. I told her the truth. A father never retires from protecting his child. People often judge others by age, appearance, or silence. They believe kindness is weakness and patience is fear. But true strength is measured by character, discipline, and the willingness to protect those you love. Never ignore warning signs and never stay silent when someone needs help. One message changed everything because someone chose to act before it was too late.